Toxic, please exit this beef. Hiyo ni kitu nilisema na hiyo kitu nilikuwa nimeambia Toxic, please wachana na hii vita, toka mbio, wachana nayo. Hawa vijana kumbuka alisemanga kwa ngoma fulani, protect your shine, protect your This was the best time for you to protect your shine. You can do a blunder, but at the same time you have to know when to engage and not engage. So we shall engage, for example. Why am I saying that Toxic was supposed to exit this beef? So 5 reasons. I want to break it down. 5 reasons as to why Toxic was not supposed to engage Brooklyn Boys. And again, Toxic should withdraw from this beef thing. And again, I'll do 5 reasons as to why in a benefit Brooklyn Boys. And utaona the difference between now what we call understanding the game, and number 2, being there and being ready to take over the whole thing when it comes to music and everything. So let's start with why first actually talking about it. Why Toxic should have not engaged and why he should actually consider withdrawing. Anafaa consider withdraw. Number 1, the reason as to why mimi nasema Toxic anafaa achane na hii shughuli na atoke ni because he was already statistically ahead. Toxic was already statistically ahead. So there's no way utaniambia wewe una lead uko on top, outperform these people kabisa. Because if he was outperforming them before, si Toxic amekuwa yeye already on top before the beef. Si tunasema ati sasa sai beef ikiwa alikuwa ko chini yao, alikuwa juu even before the beef. Therefore, engaging them lowers him into their battleground. So in short right now, ukiwa juu statistically, wewe umerudi chini pale ya wasanii wako. Sasa wewe umetoka, and why we say he was ahead statistically. Toxic ngoma zake ndio zilikuwa na of late ndizo ziko na numbers sana. Yeye ndio akona more subscribers. Yeye ndio akona more attentions, likes, everything when it comes to IG, vitu zake za TikTok, whichever the thing. Toxic gets it statistically. So when he lowers himself into their battle ground, what happens when you are ahead? You protect your position. You don't have to validate challenges by stepping into other people's arena. Unaona? So basically nataka tutumie example ya, for example, Vybz Kartel. When Vybz Kartel, Masika was drawing Vybz Kartel for battle, because Vybz Kartel is known as now the ndio king wa dancehall. Alafu sasa Masika wants that position. So he draws Kartel. Kartel kutoka alishinda kusema alimba ngoma inaitwa System. Kartel was silent doing his own things. Na katoa ngoma inaitwa Victorious, Yeye hata hayuko huko kwa hiyo nini yako. So that is one of the reason as to why na feel angekuwa anafanya hii kitu. Number 2, ana risk dilution ya the whole brand, because looking at it, if strength yake iko na particular sound or vibe, which is this, we know wale vijana wengine wanafanya trap, wanafanya dancehall, wanaweza fanya anything, but here particular sound or vibe yake iko hapa hivi kwa dancehall, right? So prolonged beef exposes limitations, na nilisema it will expose you as an artist. Watu wanze kuona BOYZ anaandikanga tu the same, beat ni the same. You get what I'm saying? And ukisikiza ngoma zile mbili za kina AJ, beat 1 and beat 2 are very different. They are not, the second beat is not actually like more of a dancehall kabisa z. Wao wameshiftisha kutu genre yao, imechanganywa hiyo beat, nitakuwa naichambua na mtaona what I'm trying to say. So by the end of the day, instead of being seen as an artist mwenye akona depth, ana risk kuwa framed as a predictable artist. You can predict his flow. You can predict the beat yani he's predictable. Unlike Kitambo, we didn't know him. So he's been exposed on his weaknesses and probably strength. But sana in this case, it's all weaknesses in exposure. Juotifa vijana kesho wametoa ngoma yao ya nini? Ya trap. Wako kwa vitu zao zingine. Wewe utaenda trap, utaenda. But already wamekuexpose on your lyrical capability, on your flow. Do you switch flows, vitu kama hizo? So I think strategic silence sometimes preserves mystery better than forced rebuttals. Ndio maana niko namwambia achana na hii. Again, I'm sorry to say this, but Brooklyn Boys wamekuwa na slowed momentum. So mina feel he gave a dormant brand new life. They were all wametulia, okay, wamekuwa na time yao, wameshine, these are not upcoming artists. So wamekuwa kwa game, wamefanya mambo yao, wameenda down kiasi, because they were not getting as crazy numbers as say wanna get, which is the next topic as to why they supposed anafaache. Lakini thirdly, he gave a dormant brand new life. And you know, everybody should know, a beef acts like PR. By responding, Toxic revived their relevance without charging them for it. Akuwalipisha, angewalipisha kolabo, wampea hata 300 Gs. But by the end of the day, aliwapatia relevance without them paying for it. And he gave a dormant brand new life. And those boys wanna run high. And let me go to the fourth, to the third one. Trending metrics shape narratives. Saying ngoma nani na trend. That's the fourth reason. Because when this amewapatia you know, Toxic has been trending. Like hakuna any other, hata angalia ile ngoma yenye alikuwa ametoa na Major before hizi beef zikuje. Si ndio ilikuwa na trend? Na ndio imekuwa trend number 1. Ama? Every ngoma Toxic, ngoma gani Toxic alitoa ikakuwa si yeye ana trend. Nobody amekuwa anaweza challenge Toxic sasa akitoa debe. Toxic ni ule msa akitoa debe, you have to kukaa chini uangalie. But now trending metrics zina shape narrative. Na ndio alikuwa amekuwa hapo mbele everything. Now if the two distract, then akina Brooklyn Boys wametoa are trending and one is leading charts. So who is who is who right now? Optics zimechange, they start to look like momentum is on the other side. And that's it. Regardless of lyrical quality, it doesn't matter. And remember, in rap, perception often wins over technicality. So whether they were mkali kualiko, by the end of the day, right now they are leading numbers. They are leading numbers. Number 2. 2 against 1, dynamic favors them. Number 2, number 5, the last point. 2 against 1, dynamic favors them. Watu wawili versus mtu mmoja, dynamic. And that's when unasikia kuna flow ya AJ, kuna flow ya Mr. Right. Last ngoma ni AJ aliandika chorus. Hii ingine ni Mr. Right ameandika chorus. In our favor sana. A duo brings contrasting flows. Tag team structure inaonekana. Layered punchlines. Na ndio mnasikia punchlines zao ni kama ni deadly sana. That variety alone makes these tracks more entertaining. Hiyo tu layout ya venye kila kitu inakaa. And remember now, if Toxic can lean to one dominant flow, for example, the comparison becomes more visible. Utaangalia tu unasikia wengine wako very different from the other one. And the public perception ina shift very fast. And that's why ujiulize kwa mtandao sahi. Mbona kila mtu wako kwa ngoma za kina vijana? You get what I'm saying? And you have to understand this thing. It's more deep. It's more deep. Oh, you in a favor kina AJ. Sasa kuna another point. Sasa tunaenda mbona why Brooklyn are benefiting and enjoying from this. And I want to put this again as a reason as to why Toxic and Afatoke. Because bro, you are not the one who is controlling this tempo ya rap battle. You did not drop the diss track wa kwanza. Wewe uliongea. Nani ali drop the diss track wa kwanza? That's the guy who is controlling the tempo. And that's why your point in any lead kuenda kwa why Brooklyn are benefiting and enjoying from this. Why are they enjoying? Mbona unaona Emright na AJ wanafurahia. So another 5 points as to why Brooklyn are benefiting and enjoying from this. Wao hawezi toka, wanaomba, kijana please ingia studio, fanya kitu. Number 1, they have regained attention and momentum. Juzi Shilling venye litoka ilikuwa ina struggle kupata numbers na inaenda pole pole, and we know Brooklyn Boys wananga pressure, wao wanapeleka muziki yao tu pole pole na wako na wale mafans wao hardcore. So wameshajua game yao venye iko. But now look at this. Adomant group suddenly trending. Nani ana trend sai? That comeback formula bro. Umewapatia comeback formula moja deadly. My phone is inanisumbua hapa. So the dormant group suddenly imefanya nini? Suddenly ina trend. Walikuwa wametulia kiasi, si ati walikuwa wameisha or anything. Si wako kwa vitu zao. Emrite anatoa ngoma zake peke yake, AJ ako kwa collab 1 2 3 wametoa ngoma moja, wametulia tu, but hawayuko ati wao ndio wako kwa trending things. But now attention na momentum imerudi, and beef is one of the fastest traffic generators in hip hop. Everybody knows it, and these guys they know it. Ndio maana tu uliwataja wao katoa diss track, uliwataja wakatoa diss track, and then wakakuleta kwa battle. Na nimekuambia kwa the other point, you are not supposed to do it anyway. That's the first point as to where wao wanaenjoy, and this point pia ni another reason as to why you are not supposed to do these battle stuff. Number 2 tumesema, number 2 is dual creative advantage. Ase wako na advantage, two artists, dynamic energy na shift very fast kwa song, multiple flows. Hata wewe mwana AJ ana change Mr. Right, punchline layering inakuwa ni noma zaidi, alternating candices. Kuna yo alternating, yani huyu ametoka huyu ameingia, yani you know what I'm saying. That makes a diss track replayable and more engaging. Ndio unashindwa sasa, unashindwa kicheza hii ngoma ya huyu wakisikiliza sana it's because of that. Again, narrative position as challengers. So right now inajulikana wewe ndio uko on top of the game, and let me tell you, mafans na watu wanapendaga underdogs wakijaribu au wengine. I'm not saying hawa ni underdogs, these have been there, they have been there, but now we are looking at the numbers. They were chini yako, so they are the underdogs kwako. So Wakenya walikuwa wanataka kuona wewe umekuanga ukisema wewe ndio everything, wacha ujue akina AJ na akina Emrite ni akina nani, the Brooklyn Boys. They wanted to see that, and that's why audience what I love this challenge, and someone ahead, we like it. It creates a storyline sells streams, and akina Brooklyn Boys hiyo storyline washaipata. Boys alikuwa wakidhani yeye anatawala. That is the storyline. Now sisi ndio wazito kumliko. We have been here, we know the game, and we know how to stay at the top, and they are saying all these things in their music. Hadi wao wanakuambia, unasikia wanakuambiaje, mana sijui uko high but you are walking dead. Alafu wao wako very nice in their writing. They know, that's what I'm saying, they were prepared of certain day. They were ready for this, or they were born ready. Jo vijana venye wanaandika wana expose all these narratives zenye nasema sai. Ambie mana hizo kicks amevaa ni manamba 2, si ndio? Uno nini, because already they are trying to position you na nyuma. And that's it. Mwambie nikiwa mbele yake ni vumbi, sijui whatever the case. Ukipata hii tena utaambia mam nini. Already they are trying kukuweka yo, bro, you are not that person you are. So already from the narrative you are ahead. So now challenging someone who is ahead inakanga tu poa kwa audience, and that's why people are making all these things trend. Again, umepatia algorithm advantage. Algorithm yao sasa sahi iko juu. Kama sahi mimi kasa boss nimekaa hapa naongelelea nani au vijana. Juzi kitambo nilikuwa nakuongelea maybe wewe peke yako hadi unaingia DM unaniambia naje kukuongelelea. We were not comparing you with anyone. But now endo angalie IG, TikTok, everywhere ni Emrite, ni AJ, Brooklyn Boys. Angalia YouTube, Brooklyn Boys. Sasa ukicheza utaona wamepigwa mashow in the next 2, 3, 4 months. Thanks to beef, and they have a catalog. Hao ni wako na madebe mingi, wamefanya album. Unacheza na vijana kama hao. Hao ni vijana sasa wataenda kwa mashow. Na unasikia hadi kwa edis ya pili wanasemaje? Mzoefu kwa mic. Wanasema ni wazoefu kwa wazoefu kwa mic, wazoefu kwa whichever. And right now, increasing searches, reactions, reposts, TikTok snippets. The moment one day starts leading chart, it feeds itself. Attention compounds. Hiyo ni normal. So sahi, it's them whether you like it or not. Na ile song ya kwanza ni werevu akatoa video. I'm telling you, whoever is managing these young boys ni wajanja sana. Wali kama na video. Walikuwa wanajua Kenya wanafanya. Na hata ukicheza hii video ya pili wanaifanyia video, itatokea video. That's what Tommy Lee did when he was going for Massacre. And Tommy Lee also knew Massacre was leading. in terms of attention and everything. He went for it. He was doing videos, dropping this with videos. Masika was just dropping this. Akaona hii ni upuzi akaachana nayo. So wewe ulikuwa unafaa uachane nayo. It doesn't favor you. And the last one, this control escalation pace. Enye nilikuwa nasema saa ya kwanza nikiingia kwa hii. They dropped fast. Brooklyn Boys walidrop wa kwanza. Wewe ukaangusha wakadrop tena. So basically, they are dictating the tempo. Unaona kama ingoma yenye amesema, amefanya snippet ya ngoma yake. Wao walimwambiaje, ukiget hii utaambia mam nini? Unaona kile ngoma yake imebakia reply hiyo akasema, nikipata hii sitaambia mam nini ama whatever. But by the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that now they are wanakumekuna kafala. Trust you me, whether you like it or not. They are dictating your tempo. And in rap beef, whoever controls timing often controls momentum. So say unaandika hii, wanaangalia kenye umeandika compared to kenye walikuwa wameandika, wanaangalia pali umekosa marks and everything. And that's when kunasikia kwa the second song Eja anakuambia tumekupatia mwa Kenya. Imagine. And you are the big artist. I like this. I love the whole thing. But I feel like e-beef, whether people like it or not, it's favoring on one side. Do you have a turnaround? Is there a way Toxic can turn things around and own this beef and run with it and make Akina, AJ and Brooklyn Boys there, and Mr. Right, the Brooklyn Boys, wakaimafala na washindwe, for example? Is there a way that he can defeat them? That will be on my second video ya kuchambua all this. So right now, I still remain on the side of Toxic. Please exit this beef. It doesn't favor you. It only favors BURUKLYN boys because of all that I've said. Thank you so much, guys, for loving me. And as I said, we are not here to hate on any side. I love BURUKLYN boys. I also love Toxic lyrically. And as for me, as Kasabos, I have only one thing. Always, we're going to be looking at entertainment. We're going to be chambuaring it. Nataka tunaangalia with not just, thinking from the air, but critical points, critical analysis on what's good on our entertainment. And right now, this is not good for one of the artists, but it's good on the other side of the artist. And I feel someone should step out. But I know you as a fan, huwezi kubali, you won't iendelee. Because one alisema mwenye anatoka kona jegi, the other one said, game ni 90. So, that was just a breakdown of why one should stop, one should exit this battle. I go by the name Mana Boss, Mana Leader. And to the next one, tuone venye Toxic anaweza badilisha all this. I'm out.